Good evening and welcome to episode 20 of season 8, 9 even, season 9 of Fetchtown Pipe Mania, where this week, last time it is working really well. We have all the happiness here, industrial knowledge tomes 1 and 2, yes, all the happiness coming in, awesome. We want to get natural knowledge going as well. That's kind of going to be the focus for today. But I don't want to do it here. I was planning on doing it next door, but I kind of don't. And because I want to copy this and put it over here, should we need to expand it, because we will do it eventually, although this is 8, 16, 24, this is 48 houses plus a little bit, and we are kind of there. The next time we do an upgrade, we're going to get more than 48 houses, so this will start struggling, so we'll have to go through and figure out how to speed it up all the way through, which isn't as easy as it sounds. Just adding like coin boosters to it all wouldn't work, because some of them have got workers, which is 0.5 bonuses, and then you're adding a +1, and then this would get a +1 bonus. It changes the ratios. It changes the ratios of how things work. So I would like to be able to just copy and paste this over here and have a second one going, which I think would suit us pretty damn well. I know you can get up to like 200 houses, which means there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of that going on, so we need to find somewhere else to build our natural research, and then we're going to be building things like this in many places, because we've got another 5 researches here. You've got industrial, natural, and then 5 more. We've also got the general research, which I haven't done anywhere. Yeah, we're not producing any general research going into here at all, so that's kind of come to a halt, and that's needed sort of everywhere, so we need to do that as well. We could tap into the books from here, but what I think we'll do is we'll hold off on that and we'll wait till we get to magic, because magic research, which I know we're near yet. Oh, we've got Mage Tower and next tech level, so we are kind of getting there. Yeah, magic gives you the ability to make enchanted books, and enchanted books are fantastic for general knowledge. They give you 50 a go, so we'll just make more enchanted books than we need and siphon them off. I think that'll be the plan. But this is going to be natural instead, and the setup is kind of similar to this, but I can't copy paste this because of how it goes. So if we just put down here and have a look, see what we need. Natural knowledge volume 2 we don't have yet. Why don't we have it unlocked yet? We need some blue coins. Blue coins unlocked. What can we sell for blue coins? Okay, maybe we'll hold off on that for the moment, and we'll look at something to sell for blue coins. Now that's going to be the apothecary, which we don't have yet. We haven't got an apothecary down. Let's put an apothecary down. Put it here for a moment, and this can sell all of these items here and give us blue coins for them, which is needed. We need blue coins. Blue coins are important. We also do need antidotes being made, and antidotes sell here. So antidotes sell here. See, the antidotes sell for magical medicine, and then you've also got basic medicine. There's 2 different types of medicine. So if we look in here, we have basic medicine, which is these ones here. We can get 3. So we want to pick probably medical wraps, and then, I mean, official is pretty easy to make, so we could do that. And then medical supplies, obviously we're going to do antidotes. Maybe not. We might just go, it's got 6 happiness, so you need to do something with it. Maybe we'll do antidote, health potion, and elixirs, which is a bit of a waste because it means we've got 7 happiness, but that's fine. But that requires both of those, so we could just figure out a way to do that. We can't do elixirs yet. That requires mana crystals. We can't do health potions. That requires mana crystals as well. So we can do antidotes, and that's it. Right. So maybe we'll do an antidote build. We'll get that going. But we want to build it in such a way that we can deal with elixirs. So we need to have it so it's expandable, so it can produce a lot more than it actually is doing. And we need to find somewhere to build it. Well, I'm thinking of going that way. This is going to be our town. we're going to flatten down this some more, put houses around it as well. So I think we'll go over this way. A nice little archipelago over here. Seems like it could do with a big platform over top of it. As I said previously, if I was to redo this, I don't think I would pick this map. I understand the difficulty of doing the map, but it just doesn't lend itself well to actually playing the game. You end up doing giant platforms over things. You don't end up using the terrain, using the elevation for the terrain at all. So you end up just flattening areas down where you need farms and where you need like towns and things, and then just platform over the top. So might as well just kind of play on a flat map. Just seems a little bit, yeah, a little bit off for me to do that way. But hey ho, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna carry on with it. That's fine. So we'll come over here and we'll do it over here. I think we'll do our all our medicine stuff over here, which means we can just platform over this great bit. We've got water, access to water for underground. We can bring up if we need it. I can't remember if the things need water or not. Yeah, we'll do it. So what do we need to make antidote? Antidotes are made in a medicine hut. Put a medicine down. Let's just figure this out here. Whoop. So you cannot currently make antidotes because it's hidden behind intermediate research. Intermediate medicine. We can't do intermediate medicine because we need blue coins. Okay. So we need to sell something else instead. Well, we can do any of these. Any of these sell for blue coin. Okay. Antidotes require remedies, fish oil, and sugar. And we do want to be selling medical reps as well, don't we? Because that's the other. Basic medicine. Yeah, medical reps and then something else. So we'll do a medical rep thing. Let's do that. Medical reps, we can't unlock yet. We need to unlock that, so we need to sell like maybe full price and then just change it to medical rep later. Remedies we also need to make. They require more thing. So bandages require cloth. Okay, so we need somewhere where we're going to have some farms. But we can't build farms over there because that's bad. That's bad land. Bad land. We're going to have to kind of put on the farms over here, which again just means flattening down lots of the terrain and not really using the contours anyway because we need farmland. So we kind of have to do it. This is what I mean by it kind of spoils the idea of having the terrain like this, that you just need flat land. There's not a great deal you can do about it. Loads of red coin going, but that's okay. Now we can stick some farms over here to do things. So. Okay. Oh, down there. I'll put some stones where we don't need stone, but that's alright. So put some farms in here. So we're going to need multiple farms for this area. Many different farms are going to be required for this area. So let's put in a farm there. Line up a couple of farms. Kind of like so. Move that stone. Don't need that there. And I might do another row of farms as well somewhere else because we need things. So we're going to need. Bring you over here for a moment. We are going to need cloth, herbs, more herbs, fish, more herbs. No, we don't need herbs. That's fine. Remedy. So we need herbs. We need 4 lots of herbs and 1 lot of cloth. Okay. So we're going to need plenty of things. So let's go with herbs. I think natural research as well needs herbs as well. So we're going to go with 3 lots of herbs, and I might move that farm at the end. Okay. Then we're going to have 2 lots of cloth. So that's going to be cotton. herbs and cloth. Awesome. Awesome. Making bandages is easy, and making pull ties is pretty easy. You just do a bandage into there, and it's kind of one-to-one. This takes 5, so it needs to be a little bit faster than this, but it's kind of an awkward ratio. And then later on you need 1 to medical wraps, and because of how this kind of works here, you get this takes 4 seconds, this takes 10. The way I balance it is that I look at the bandages. So this will make 1 bandage every 5 seconds, and this requires 1 bandage. There's 1 bandage in the pull ties every 10 seconds. So 1 bandage medicine hut can supply 2 medical wraps. And you ignore the pull ties in the middle. Yes, that would run a little bit slower, but it doesn't matter. There's no point in balancing for this number here when this is different here. So that's the easiest way to do it. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to set this up kind of right here, right now. Nice bandages, and then we want to have a workshop behind that. Just because we want to sell some blue coins, we want to sell some things for blue coins, I should say. You want to be cloth from cotton, so you take 4 seconds to make 1 cloth, and you need 1 cloth every 5 seconds. So again, that balances. This will be working more than it needs to, and this will be working less than it needs to. Or I should say, working at exactly the right time it needs to, but less than it can. Okay. That there. Connect there. Go. Right, and then I'm just going to go underground. Yeah, go underground. Fine. You feed into there. Feed in there. Okay. That's getting herbs. This is getting cotton. Cotton will become cloth into here and become bandages, and then that will become pull ties, and then pull ties can be sold to the apothecary. The apothecary is here. So we want to just going to literally run a line across down. This is not the best way to do this, but for now we just want to sell some blue coin. That's the plan. And it's not going to sell many, but we need 100. We need 100, and these sell for 3. So if we can get this running at capacity, then every 4 seconds we get 3 coins, which isn't so bad. I mean, it's only going to take like less than a minute to get the actual coin we need, but it does depend on how this goes here. So you require 2 cotton every 4 seconds, and you are going to supply nothing because you, once again, I put the farms down before I put the crops down, so therefore they don't know what they're doing, even though they don't have any question mark above their head telling me that they don't have a correct recipe selected. Very weird how that works. Always been the way. So you produce 1 herb every 3 seconds, which means you need to be going fast. One herb every 3 seconds. You produce 1 cotton every 2 seconds, which is fine. So 1 cotton every 2 seconds is exactly 2 every 4. You need 2 every 4, and you produce 1 every 3, which means you need more. You need another worker, which is 1 every 1.5, which would be more than enough to supply this. Okay. So there we go. Nice and easy. Nice and simple. That's how that works there. You will also in the future have this one here, so we need to do medical wraps, we need to do more cloth, so we'd have to siphon the cloth off and down, and we need to make ointment. Ointment we can't make yet, requires fish oil and herbs, so we have even more herbs to be used. That's why I built many herb farms, so we need even more of that. 2 to 8 makes 1, and again this can be balanced just 1 to 1, because this produces more than that produces. If we were going for absolute efficiency, you could figure out what the ratios are. You know, what is this? Something like, I don't know, 5 of these to 7 of these. I'm just making that number up. I'm not actually figuring it out, but you know, but we're just going to go with 1 to 1, and then this can just sit around doing nothing for a little while. Not all that fast. But we do need to figure out selling medical wraps, because we want to sell medical wraps, obviously at the most efficient number. So let's have a look-see at medical wraps. So you are 90 and 120. 90 and 120 is 210. Divided by 2 is 105 seconds. So we need to produce one every 105 seconds. Okay? And this can produce them at 10. So we divide that by 10, which means one of these can supply 10.5 houses. Get a sign. One wrap. 10.5. I'm going to say medical wrap because it's not medicine hut, because we're doing different. Okay, so why are you not outputting your bandage? Or are you? Oh, you are. You're not getting enough. Which makes sense. You're not getting enough because you are every 5 and 8. So okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So we need to actually look at it's 2 herbs every 5 seconds, not every 4 seconds. So that puts a little bit less strain on this. But it's fine. That's fine. And we're getting coins. 51 coins coming in. Awesome. So the first thing we're going to unlock is intermediate medicine, so we can unlock the antidotes commitment. Cargo ship's not really important. The tailor's a nice thing to have. That's a different research on it. We can do the tailor right now, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Steam engine, not really interested in. Mechanical rail, not really interested in. We will do all the research, but just be a bit picky with it to start with, because there's no real point. No real point to unlocking everything if you're not going to use it. Okay, so this is actually going to be over here somewhere, isn't it? We're going to do it over here somewhere. I don't know where. I think above this is where we're going to put it. And it's going to do medical wraps. I think fish oil, because fish oil's easy. And then in magical recipes, we'll be doing antidotes, health potions, and elixirs. So it's going to be doing a lot. The ethers are... I don't really want to sell them because they are quite difficult to make. They're quite a long production chain, and they're used elsewhere for things. So if we go down this route here, elixirs are used elsewhere as well, but we'll go down that way. So we'll do antidotes and health potions and elixirs. So we need to build a system that produces lots of remedies. Or we're going to have multiple remedies coming around the back, I should say. That's the way it's going to go. So we're going to have a thing here that builds antidotes, and it's going to make more than required. And I think that with health potions, making more than required. We'll sell off the excess, and then the other ones will go into elixirs, doing the things there. We kind of want to unlock elixirs before I do the final build for it, though, which is kind of awkward. Elixirs are a long way away. They're under advanced medicine, which is Tech 6, which we're not going to get to right now, but okay, let's unlock intermediate medicine. Yay. Okay, and then we want to build really, which is going to be here, I think. So let's get rid of these trees. Goodbye tree, goodbye grain. Okay, and I want a platform over this. I don't know what height I'm going to go at though. Maybe this height. A bit lower than that over there. But it's okay, as long as we can get access to stuff underneath it. We need a fishery as well, so we're going to put a fishery down here and ship the goods up. Which is fine, because Omnipipes work vertically. So there'll be no problem with that at all. So a nice straight line. Don't mess anything up with my mouse. Then. Okay. That's good. Well. Oh, I need to do weird. Get out. this where there's weird angles. A nice straight cut line. There we go. And then we want to go to platforms and basically try platform. Which is going to be a lot of resources. A real lot of, and unfortunately I can't copy and paste this. You can't copy and paste like a row like this because you can't move it out by one. It sits inside. And I was trying to figure out how I might be able to figure that out, you know, by doing like an extra one out and everything. But you can't copy, delete something and then paste it in. The game, if you cancel this, there's no Control and V to paste it again. So yeah, I can't exactly copy a whole row and just build it out that way, which is kind of annoying. I really wish you could, but it's just a limitation of how the game works. I don't know if it's something you thought about doing. It's not centered. I need to copy it so it's centered. But no, that's still not going to let me do it. Let me build on top, won't let me build elsewhere. So yeah, you can't do that. And if you build like one out and try and do this sort of thing, you can't. You can put on top, but that's it, which is awkward. You build like a lot. I don't know. I don't know. It's just easier to build it this way, like this, straight along. But yeah. I wish there was a way to copy it and then just move it out by one. It's really strange. When you're building, you can click on the side of things, but when you're copying, you can't. Even if I copy all three of these, see, it's always grabbing the middle one, always putting it back by one, and there's no way to do it. I could come down here and page up and page down, but then as the terrain changes height, it becomes really weird to do. But okay, so I will build that. We'll build that. That'll be fine. I'll do that. I can do that later. So what we want to do is we want to have this setup over here. It's going to be a different place than this. I'm just copying it now. And then we want to have another building in front, which is going to be making the medical. Wait, what? Medical Raptor Advanced Medicine? Huh? But they're Medical Raptor Basic Medicine. Why would you unlock the magical medicine before you start unlocking stuff? That's weird ordering. I didn't know that. Okay, that kind of put a scupper in that. So I suppose we'll do antidotes instead. Okay. So antidotes. How do antidotes work? So we need remedies and visual, which means you need to be doing maybe remedy. You need to be doing visual, and you don't need to exist. Okay, and we need to sort of balance these out a bit better like this. So you want 2 remedies and 1 visual in 12 seconds. You can produce 1 remedy in 6 seconds, and you produce 1 visual in 5 seconds. Okay, so so these 2 can produce enough to run this, to run 2 of these. No, you're 1 twice. Yeah, so that's 6 seconds. That's 12 seconds to make 1, so you're fine. But you can run 2 of these. Yes, it's 1 visual every 12 seconds. Okay, and we need some sugar. Didn't put a farm down for sugar. Let's put some sugar down. Which means removing this here, which is fine. We'll just go underground, and we will just stop that. Let you do whatever you're doing here, and then when you run out with a stop there. So we need to put down some sugar as well. So, okay, so it's gonna be a build like this. you'll supply enough fish oil, because you take 5 seconds to supply this and this. You make remedies, make it 2 every 12 seconds, and you need 2 every 12 seconds. Okay, so this is not going to be medical wrapped. This is in fact going to be antidote. Are we going to set antidote? Well, we are to start with, but I don't really think I need to worry about. No, we are going to set antidotes. We're going to set antidotes. So what do we need? 90 and 60. 90 and 60 is 150. Is that right? Yep, 150. Divided by 2 means 75 seconds because we doubled the production. And then we divide that by 12. And it means one of these can support 6.25 houses. One antidote hut. 6.25. Okay. And they're going to come in pairs because of how it works. Because we have one. That makes sense. That just makes sense in my head. Hopefully we can not worry about cables and stuff coming in here and doing things wrong. Right, let's move this forward and this forward. And then you can connect there, you connect there, you connect there, you connect there. There we go, that's all get connected. Good job, good job. You also need sugar. Sugar can come in from the back. That won't be a problem. You require water and herbs. You require water and herbs. You require fish. Okay. So a lot of this I think we're going to do over the top of the platform so that I can access fish. Speaking of fish, let's have a look at the fishery. Okay, it's not a building that I've done before. So let's have a look. So you can see there are fish in the area. There are fish here. I don't think this matters being close to fish at all. It just so long as it's in the water and it's got as much water as you can give it is what it needs. And the fishery literally just does what it says in the tin. It catches fish. Okay. It catches fish. That's its whole thing. Catches fish. It can harvest from fish. Oh, does it need to harvest from fish, or can it just harvest from the water? It used to be able to just harvest from the water. Oh. No, it can harvest from the water. No, it can't. No, it can't. Okay, so it does need fish, right? So it used to just harvest from the water directly. Now it needs fish. You have to put it near a school of fish, and instead of consuming up all the fish, it does the same thing that I think crops do. It knocks them down and then builds them back up again. So, yeah. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And we can put in multiple ones of these. Put one in here as well. And not going to affect the area. It needs just one fish pool. Looks of it. Yep. So both of these are going to be running at full speed. No problem at all. They used to require a certain amount of water around them to get fish, but now I suppose they just work off the fish pools, which is easier, much easier. So you produce one fish every 4 seconds, and you use one fish every 5 seconds, which is perfect. That's 1 to 1. Now, fisheries are the same as farms, I believe. Yeah, as you add workers to them, they get 1 bonus per worker, so it's worth adding workers to them. But they only get up to a 5 bonus instead of a 10. But they are definitely worth adding workers to, rather than adding, rather than building more of them. You can add workers to them, so we wouldn't really need that. We'd do that. So how many would we need? How many would we need if we just wanted to supply enough here? So 6.25 houses. 46 divided by 6.25 means we need 8 of these, which means we need 4 of those. So we need to up this to 4 work, or build 4 of them in here. So we have plenty of fish being made. So this can go on here. Antidotes are actually going to be a lot easier to make than I thought they were. These do require fuel as well, so we'll have to figure out some coal coming in here, coal and water. But again, we can put water underneath here. We can put some wells down here and run a pipe up, plug into the back of them, not a problem. So yeah, I think that's the plan. That's the plan, and we'll do that next episode because I'm going to platform over this between episodes because it takes an age to platform over things. So yeah, I do need access to stuff down below. It's awkward because you can't really get the camera in. If I went one higher than that, I could actually get the camera in underneath it. I might do. Here. re-platformed off of there. Can I get the camera underneath there? Sort of, not really. We need to go one higher than that as well. So we have to go up there. Is that 1, 3 higher? I might do that. I might just make this platform 3 higher, and then we can zoom in with the camera as far as we can go, and actually get the camera underneath so we can access things. Because if we can't get the camera underneath there, there's no real point in doing it. Not that we have to platform over the entire thing anyway. We only have to platform where the buildings sit, and you can do floating platforms in this game. They don't mind. They don't mind floating or doing things at all. So we might just leave it at that level then, and I'll just put holes in between it so I can get access to the camera down in there to build things. Once it's built, it's fine. Shouldn't be a problem. But okay. So we'll leave this one here. We will come back next time. We will carry on from there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.